Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and more specifically, welcome back to our apartment here in Dubai Marina. Also, a very warm welcome to a new face behind the camera. We have a new member of the team, Chris, who is going to be looking after our YouTube, our content creation, going across all our platforms going forward. He's also going to be just working with us and documenting our 2023 journey. Welcome, Chris. If you don't believe me how awesome he is, we're going to link his Instagram tag here. Check him out for yourself. Okay, so today, welcome Joe.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm always forgotten. Well, so today we're just going to walk you through our normal day, what we do on a daily basis, what our work looks like, our breakfast, our gym session. For a change, we're actually going to train together, which we never do. And we're just going to show you a little bit of Dubai.
Due to popular demand, people want to see more of behind the scenes, and that's what we aim to do with Chris in 2023, is just take you behind the scenes, because training isn't all of our life. It's 10%, strangely enough. You'd be surprised to know. So today we're going to be training in Nogs, which is another gym that we're joined here in Dubai. For those who are familiar with the YouTube channel, you'll have seen us training in Seven, which is a CrossFit affiliate. Nogs is more specifically, it's a little bit better for bodybuilding. And as Joe said, we're going to train together. Usually we end up fighting when we're training together, so we'll try and keep the peace today as best we can. Boxing gloves on. Yes, so we're going to start with having some breakfast and taking you through the day. Enjoy. Supplement wise, like I'm not a big supplement taker, to be fair. Like what I do take is, like, these are pretty much what I do take. So we have greens, calcium, magnesium, and omega-3. They're pretty much what I take every day. To be honest, whatever Joe gets on Amazon, I just take it. So she just tells me what to do. Creatine will take you through the pre-workout stack in a moment. But that's it. I keep it really simple. So greens, calcium, magnesium, and omega-3s. Boom. I have a protein shake as well, pre-made.
What's in that?
Yeah. So one other thing is just protein. Obviously, like my main focus in the morning, right, is I'm not a huge carbohydrate eater. But what I do try and do is just maximize taking my carbs before and after my workout. So for me, the main thing in the morning is try and hit, I know for a lot of people, this might go over your head, hit 100 grams of protein. That's for me personally. For each individual, it's going to be different. Like I get a lot of questions, will you do a full day eating, or how many calories? And unfortunately, like it's an age-old question that people still ask, what do you eat? And it's very specific to the person, the individual itself. For me, protein shake, I'll go through like what I usually have, just some toast, some eggs, and that sets me off. That's my breakfast, and also pre-workout.
Oh, the protein.
Oh, God.
Delicious.
Does not look appetizing.
Oh, so next up we're gonna have some eggs. Usually, and this is no joke, it's just, I don't want to be spending all day doing it today. Usually what I have is like 3-4 slices of toast. I'll have 5 full eggs, which I'm having right now, and I'll have 10 egg whites. If you follow my Instagram, you'll know it. People think I'm crazy. You're right.
He's basically the egg king, you know?
The egg king, yeah. So I'll usually just try and hit my protein through my shake, through the egg whites, and obviously keep the fats through the whole eggs. Carbohydrates, just add some bread. This is the best thing that I have. Peanut coconut satay, right? I've been having this for like weeks, probably months since I got to Dubai. Sorry, yeah, I've been having the best part of months, right? This is a game changer for all those egg white, like the horror of eating egg whites. This makes it so much better. I know what Joe's looking at, going, what? This is not glamorous, I know. This is functional eating. It's not glamorous.
I don't eat like them. It's just never gonna happen. He also fasts a lot.
I'd love to tell you I'm having some beautiful pancakes and this, that, but this is me. So what's on the agenda today, Joe? Training wise, for the pull session. Joe's going to take the session today. She always goes, oh, I'm never allowed to call the session, so today.
Do my accent too, yeah.
You never let me call this session, so I said, you know what, Joe? Today you call this session, and I'll fall into whatever you're doing, okay? I'm as interested as everyone else.
I'm ashamed to say it's my 4th espresso today.
4th espresso.
It really is. I'm a little bit immune to caffeine or to coffee at this point, but I'm a complete zombie in the morning. I need sleep, lots of sleep, so I will not get out of bed unless I have 2 espressos.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, it's so important to know, like, one of the most important part, like, if you're looking to build muscle or you're looking to get lean, you're chasing your goals, business goals, whatever, one of the most important things that I've found in the last 12 months is sleep. Like, sleep is so important. And myself and Joe are now probably hitting 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. And I find it's still not enough. I'm still waking up tired. Also, I'm 40 next year, so that probably explains some of it. But yeah, sleep, number one part of your recovery, 100%. Don't mind your shakes, don't mind your this, that, and the other. Get to bed early.
It does feel a little bit different when you're in your 20s. You know, you can go out, you can drink, you'll be hungover, you still get up early in the morning, and you know, you'll be fine. But the older you get, the more sleep you're going to need, and it's going to determine your mood, your cravings for the day. It's just so important.
Do you remember the days you used to go out in the batter and you wake up on some fella's couch? And he'd come down in the morning, the fella you're sleeping in your buddy's house. Are we good to go again tonight or this afternoon? No bother.
That wasn't me again. There you go. I live a very balanced life.
Brutal. This is nitro test. Creatine, pre-workout. This thing will have you scratching your face by the time you get into the car.
Creatine, it's all you need. 5 to 8 grams.
Chris, how many scoops there, buddy? You're gonna be high flying on that camera. And again, guys, this is all natural. This is all real. I'm ready to fucking get it.
Here we are.
Yes, so welcome to Nogs. So this is the other gym that we use. Obviously, 7 being a CrossFit affiliate, it's kind of our home gym, if you like to call it, our staple. But we've added this to Nogs to training as well, solely for bodybuilding purposes, because they have every conceivable machine. So much so that I go around and I'm like, what is this even for? So great place to just kind of break up the week as well. Yeah, we're going to get stuck into a warm up, and then we are going to hit Joe's pull session. No pressure. So at the moment, I'm just following like a push-pull legs split, but I'm also incorporating a lot of running back into my program. So I'm going to try and get out. Like last week I hit 15 miles for the week. So every week I'm just trying to build up my mileage alongside going into a gaining phase. So at the moment I'm training 5 days hypertrophy, which is your push-pull legs, and then I'll add an additional chest, like a push and a leg session towards the end of the week. And I'll get probably 3 to 4 running sessions broken up into 2 interval sessions and 2 kind of easier runs as well throughout the week. Now that always doesn't go to plan, obviously, because it's just not the way it is. But generally, that's the way my program is at the moment. Goal-wise, looking to still build, as everybody is, lean, dense muscle, but really dialing on that fitness from a running perspective as well. Like coming from a running background, I always have that passion for running, and just the last couple of years, I suppose I wasn't able to do that through like one injury or another. So at the moment, I'm injury free, training really well actually. I must say, I'll be the last person to say training is going well, but for me at the moment, it's going well. I feel strong, I feel fit. It's all coming together. Just staying injury free is a big thing for me. My go-to stretch is just like for any pull day, it's just really open my lats. There's nothing better for me than the resistance bands, just really opening up each side. Basic, simple things always work best. And I'm a creature of habit. Like once I don't usually change things like my warm-ups. Once I know it works, I just generally just stick to it. Same with running. Like what I did warming up for running like 12, 13 years ago, I still do it when I go out. It just works. So sometimes, like, and especially with like Instagram, people try to overcomplicate things, and like reinvent the wheel. And I'll always say to everyone, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to training, simple things work the best. Push-pull legs, stick to your compound movements, get your conditioning in, eat a high protein diet, stick to that. Calorie deficit, calorie surplus, depending on what your goal is. Simple as that. If you do that consistently over a period of time, you will win.
Our job here is going to be make sure that there is no domestic happening, because we don't train together normally, and we might be fighting like a typical Italian couple.
Do you know
let us fight.
Do you know why we fight? Because Joanna wants to do this super complex cable crossover to focus on the rear left, deltoid, and I'm like, just fucking pick the bar and let's fucking go. Pick a heavy weight.
He just wants
and
to go
rip the shit out of it. Let's build some
non-stop,
fucking
like,
muscle.
this year for me is I'm focusing on just my physique.
What are your goals? So
I'm not fit this year. I do not care about that. I need to this is my last chance to finally optimize.
I disagree
My
with
physique.
everything you're saying.
I know you do, but it doesn't matter. It's about what I want for myself. I'm getting older. It's my last chance to build some muscle. So this year is all about that. And you can do all the crazy stuff.
I genuinely think, right, and it is what it is, right? I'm stuck in my ways. I think people that train like solely for an aesthetic look, it's just a shallow goal, and it's a goal that generally people get tired of so fast, you know. Like I meet more and more regularly people that are just training bodybuilding for a long period of time, and they're like, oh yeah, asking a little bit more about like conditioning, about like upskilling on like certain lifts and movements and gymnastic skills, and I'm like, you know, people get sick of bodybuilding. Well, it's so important to look good. I fucking love looking good, but there has to be some other kind of purpose. I'm fit, I'm skilled, you know, I can do other things. Comment below. What's your opinion?
I'm a bit small for this thing.
Okay, let's get this going. So we're gonna go to 2 overhand, 2 underhand. Is that?
Like a lot of people struggle to do pull-ups. You have a great one to build the volume on them, don't you?
Huh?
You have a great one to build the volume on it.
Yeah.
That's how I've done it as well. I'm not a fan of bands.
Okay.
And I'm not a fan of any assistance machines. So like you have to build the volume to learn to do them.
Like it's repetition of anything, right? You know, creates, you know, execution essentially. But one of the things that, 2 of the things that I actually do, right, and one is certainly with push-ups, right? It's the same with pull-ups, right? You apply the same principle. Thank you. What I do with my push-ups, this will come as like it sounds a bit crazy. Every day, regardless if I'm training, if I'm doing if it's a day off, if I'm training, I'm going to bang out 100 push-ups, right? I think I've said this before. 700 push-ups every week, 2,800 push-ups every month. 12, it builds volume, right? So what you're doing is, same with your pull-ups, you're number one, you're building your muscular endurance to tolerate that amount of volume. Like you started, like maybe 2 years ago, you couldn't get one. And slowly but surely, you've added like 15, 20 pull-ups into every session. And now you're getting 10 unbroken. And a female, that's tough, you know? So anyone's looking to build their pull-up strength, get their pull-ups.
So it's for static holds. If you can't do one pull-up, you need to do static holds. Forget all the bands.
Yeah.
Do a static hold.
Yeah.
Get yourself up there and stay there for as long as you possibly can. Start from neutral grip
Yeah,
and stay in static hold for as long as you can. Slowly descend, and then when you can do one, try to do one every 10 minutes throughout the session.
I think when you started doing like 15 pull-ups every session, or maybe 3 times a week, I can't actually remember. And you're breaking them up into 1s and 2s, but you're hitting your 15. And slowly those 1s and 2s became 3s, 4s, and you were starting to put them together. I said, no, Jo is, you know, she's small, but she's strong. Come on, up. Let's go. I'm just an old fella trying to stay in shape. That's all. One important thing, actually, like people will think that you have it all worked out, right? Whenever I'm training with Jo, I'll always say to Jo, watch my form, like critique it, like, because I know it's not perfect. Always be looking for, and you sit there, and to be fair, and I think you're better at exercise execution than me, to be fair. And Joanna will always spot things like, even their 1 cue to the belly button. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, perfect, switch on. So beginner's mindset, my friend, always learning. There's not much difference in the weight between what I'm pulling and Joanna's. Come on. Ah! Gains.
All right, go on. Good luck.
Right.
Sit
Back.
back.
Do you know what? Yeah, that's it. Like, there's no getting away from the the basics again. Like, trying to build a big back, just big rowing movements. They're the bread and butter. So, I'm a fiend for looking at, or for overanalyzing things. I was just saying to Chris there, my body battery, I didn't sleep well last night, I'll be honest. My body battery is 55%.
Already?
Yeah,
It's only 10 o'clock.
With stress, the last 4 hours. The morning hasn't even kicked off. This man's about to get a banger. Look at it, with stress. The thing's redlining. This thing thinks I'm dead, I'd say.
But it's super accurate.
It's super accurate. You know, if you're looking to overanalyze your heart rate, steps, whatever activity, sunset, solar intensity, a whole load of information you don't need, but you do. Oh, okay. Hey guys, that wraps up the session. Iced Americano on the recommendation of Chris. I just copied your order. And some peanut butter balls. Thanks for watching. Obviously I'm going to ask you to like, subscribe and comment if there's anything particular you'd like to see us do in the future. We're back with regular YouTubes now every 2 weeks is the aim. So we're going to be pushing out a new YouTube every 2 weeks going forward. If there's anything you want to see, we've got a couple of things in mind. Chris is also.
Collaborations coming up.
We've
as
got
well.
a few interesting collaborations with some interesting characters in Dubai. If there's anything particular you'd like to see, comment below. And I guess we'll catch you in the next one.